Hello, my beautiful, lovely Tauruses. Welcome in if you're new. Welcome back if you've been here before. I am Lisa, and this is North Star Energy Healing. Hope you're all doing well today. We are going to do a quick check-in for your energies. Today is Saturday, April 11th. So welcome into you. Please remember this is a collective reading, not a one-to-one. So take what resonates for you and leave the rest. Please don't forget to give the video a like, a thumbs up, a share, a comment. Anything you can do to help my channel, I so appreciate it. All right, we're going to start off. I've already pulled your oracle cards, and so we are going to start off with those. After that, I will pull tarot live on camera, and I'll face the camera down so you can see the cards. But so we're going to start off with the Earth Power Oracle by Stacey DeMarco. And then we're going to move on to the Earth Magic Oracle by Stephen D. Farmer. And then at the end, I will show you your Animal Oracle card. Okay? So let's start it off with the Earth Power card that came out for you. Cathedral of Notre Dame. The feminine divine is alive in all spiritual practices. Places of power remain places of power. I am full of love and tolerance. Okay, just 1 second so I can open this. I'll tell you a little bit about this. So the key energies are feminine divine, earth meets air, devotion, magic, and mothering. The Cathedral of Notre Dame is in Paris, France. The elements are earth and air. So places of power remain places of power. Any place that has had powerful history to it is a powerful place. There are many places around this earth where things have happened. It could be battles, it could be sacrifices, it could be ceremonies, just places that have special significance. Those places always hold power. There are probably places right around in your home state or home country that you know of that feel powerful. For me personally, my grandparents' farm, well, they've passed, but where I used to go for holidays, every time I go there, it's in Leeds, Maine, I feel a special sort of nostalgia and energy around that place because I have so many memories there. Now, that isn't a famous place to anyone but me. But my point is, any place that has held power and significance for you is still a place of power and significance for you, right? There are places in Maine, obviously the ocean. There is a place where I used to go a lot, and it's Hermit Island. It's an island preserved only for, well, you can camp there, but only with a tent or a pop-up. No RVs are allowed. And there's a lot of wildlife there. That's another place that holds significant power for me. Of course, it has a lot of history. It's been around for a long time. But, you know, if you live near the Grand Canyon, that's a place. Niagara Falls, right? Different deserts and places like that hold power. Okay, I don't know why Spirit wanted me to give you that particular message, but I guess just remember those special places that bring your power and emotion and energy back, and maybe it's time to visit one of those places. Okay, Tauruses. And next, from the Earth Magic Oracle, you have Rainbow Blessings. Look at that beautiful card, right? The rainbow after the storm. Beautiful. The storm has passed, and it is time to enjoy the refreshing beauty of this cycle. Even though it has been difficult to appreciate any sense of purposefulness in what you have endured lately, you can now, as they say, count your blessings. Do not just look at the brighter side, adhering to some academic mantra that has no hurt or depth, but do so slowly and with genuine gratitude that is expressed up close and personal. Whoops. I can never hold the card in the exact place while I'm reading. So when we have the ending of a cycle of challenges, we're in the moment of the happiness of, okay, I got through that. This is over. But we mustn't forget what we went through to be where we are, right? That's kind of what I'm picking up from that card, from that message, is we're only where we are because of what we've been through and what we've done in the past, our challenges, our lessons, right? All of that. So everything is contributes to the wisdom and knowledge and power that we have now, Tauruses. Okay, so remember the places of power. Remember the power that it took for you to get to where you are now. Whether those were personal challenges, physical challenges, financial challenges, you're here. You got here. You got to this place, right? Okay, I'm going to now face the camera down and we're going to pull the tarot for the rest of your message. Hang on. All right. Whoops, I forgot to move the camera. I started shuffling the deck. Okay, be right back. Okay, sorry about that. I was up late last night because we went to a show over in New Hampshire. It's called A Man Named Cash, and it's a Johnny Cash tribute. I bought those tickets for my husband, and I'm really tired. We didn't get home till after 11, and of course, we had an hour's drive back from where we were, and then I can't get to sleep right away. Of course, he laid down and was snoring immediately, and I had to read for a bit, so I probably didn't get to sleep until like midnight, which is really late. I'm usually asleep by 10, so, well, a couple hours late. So I'm a little tired. That show was fantastic. I'm not a huge country music fan, but Johnny Cash was a great storyteller. All of his songs have meaning, and it was really a good show. And then the person who plays Johnny Cash, there was also a woman, I guess it's his girlfriend, because I looked up the website for A Man Named Cash, and her name is Megan Catherine Hood, and she is amazing. She's been doing things. I checked out her bio and her history on her Facebook page, and she's been doing, cover band type, tribute band type things for a long time. But she was amazing as June Carter in the show. So I don't know if you get a chance to see it. I think they're in New Jersey for a show tomorrow, and then I don't know where they're going from there. But they've been all over. They've been in Texas and Arkansas, and I don't know. Anyway, A Man Named Cash. Look it up. Check it out. Really good show. All right, let's see. Finally, we have something. Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. Okay, Knight of Cups can be romance. It's definitely love and nurturing, Taurus. Water energy there, going with the flow type energy. Page of Swords is some element of truth. Pages are messengers, message of truth. What is that? 9 of Swords, I think. I'll have to, or could be the 10. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see it when I set it down that far away. Using the Forest Oracle. So when I read for earth signs, I try to use decks that have to do with earthy things. And that's why I chose the earth magic. And, well, I typically will look at all my decks and get a feeling. Spirit lets me know, yes, this deck. I don't use that earth power deck, this one, a lot. But today they wanted me to use that. So that's what we did. Weather is starting to get nicer, thank goodness. I mean, in November, I'm excited for winter and snow and fires and all of that. But, come March, I'm kind of ready for warmer weather. And this year we had a surprise little snowstorm. I think it was on April 4th, maybe. Same thing happened last year, but it was a much stronger storm. So I don't know if that's going to be the norm for us here in Maine now, but temps are getting up in the 60s here. I forgot to say, it is Saturday, April 11th, as I'm doing this. Not sure if it will be posted today or tomorrow. It just depends on how much time it takes me to do the thumbnail and all that. Okay, Knight of Cups, we already said. So he is about love, nurturing, partnership. This could be partnership in love. It could be partnership in something else, but it is about partnership. It's about kindness and caring, and those types of things. He's holding his cup, not a sword, not a shield, not going to war. And knights are forward-moving action. So this is moving forward in love, nurturing, partnership, things like that. Then you have the Page of Swords. This card always reminds me of Prince. It just does. So one sword, there's a truth element to your words, to your thoughts, right? And if there isn't, then there needs to be, okay? So Page of Swords, messenger, message of truth, right? Some message may be trying to get through to you from your ancestors, from your guides. We're going to get all these cards out and then see what the overall message looks like. And this is the Nine of Swords. So he is plagued by thoughts. He may be thinking about things that other people have said to him. But this is something that you need to get out of, right? Don't let the negative thoughts in, right? Know the truth, right? You can know the truth about you, about your situation, right? Don't let somebody else's negative words intrude. And also don't let your negative defeatist thoughts get in there either. Next, you have the Queen of Cups. So you have the Knight of Cups and the Queen of Cups. So some softer, more loving, more nurturing energy coming in for you, my beautiful Tauruses. And you see also she is holding that cup. The cup is lit up. And it's a very beautiful, peaceful, serene feeling that both of these Cups cards give you, right? This could be water signs as well. But the Queen of Cups is the top of the suit of cups for the feminine energy, top of the suit of cups. She is in control of her emotions and can also help you get into control of your emotions, my beautiful Tauruses. All right, what do we have next? I didn't see the other two that came out. Six of Wands. Okay, the wands are action and passion, and this is you being celebrated. You are the leader here, Taurus, okay? These people are following you. They want to know what you know. They want your wisdom, your truth, right? Your sincerity, and you are celebrated for that. So this is giving me the feeling of almost like an imposter syndrome feeling, like where you're kind of in your feelings a little bit. You're letting your thoughts or someone else's words get to you, but you can overcome that, right? How do you do that? By seeing it in a different perspective. This is the Hanging Man. He's hanging there in the forest, but he's not worried about anything. His arms are outstretched, right? Things are falling out of his pockets, most likely. He is hanging upside down so he can see things in a different way. So Tauruses, you may need to take some time to look at something a little differently, right? To see it in a different perspective, not to let those people's words get to you or your own words, right? But know the truth about yourself, right? Call in the feminine energy, the feminine divine energy, right? Go to those spiritual places that have meaning for you. Remember the blessings at the end of the rainbow. If you have to get through some period of adjustment because you're thinking, they're giving me this kind of like a down in the dumps feeling, but you don't need to stay there because you will be celebrated. You will get through it, right? We all have challenges. We talked about that with the rainbow card. My guides are never wrong with the decks they guide me to use, and the messages that come out. This Animal Oracle card, I had to trim this deck down because I just could not shuffle it. It was too big this way. So I had to spend about an hour yesterday trimming every one of these cards and making sure the words stayed on. But look at this. Bison, abundance, sacred buffalo, cloak me in your wisdom. Keep me warm through the storms of life. Fill my life with goodness. Teach me the way of gratitude and prayer. I love that for you, right? Because that goes right along with these other oracle cards, right? The sacred places, the rainbow at the end of the challenge, the abundance that you feel with your guidance from your guides and your ancestors that have crossed over. All of that together, bringing you to this beautiful place of celebration of those people that want to learn from you, right? I love this. I love it. I absolutely love it, Tauruses. Just remember that you may have to take a bit of a different look on things, see it from a different perspective, from a different angle, from somebody else's point of view, so you can get through all this. Remember your beautiful Knight of Cups, Queen of Cups, having your emotions in check, but also being softer, right, with yourself, getting yourself out of those negative thoughts. Okay, beautiful Tauruses, I truly hope this has helped you in some way. Please let me know what resonates, where you're watching from, right? Let me know if there's any particular subject that you want me to read on, and I'm happy to do it. Peace and kindness every single day. I love you all.